It seems that Pierre Poilievre has won the societal debate on the carbon tax, but the thing is, when Pierre Poilievre says that the carbon tax is a bad thing and 200 Canadian economists refute it, who should we believe? Because according to Andrew Leach, a professor of law and economics and the co-director of the Institute for Public Economics at the University of Alberta, he says that the idea that conservatives are fighting for the working class on this, I mean, you're not. You're fighting for the people who have a material benefit from the removal of carbon pricing, which are people above the 70% or 80% income line. For the middle, it's a rounding error. To the bottom, removing the carbon tax is a big loss. And 200 Canadian economists signed a letter this week addressing the main arguments against carbon pricing, stating that healthy public debate is good, but it should be based on sound evidence and facts. Any attempt to reduce greenhouse gas emissions is going to reduce economic activity. But the thing about a carbon tax is that it has the least bad effect on economic activity. And the thing is, if Pierre wants to get rid of the carbon tax, that's fine, but he should be replacing it with something else that's going to do something similar. For example, a nationwide cap and trade program. Because while cap and trade is less effective than a carbon tax at reducing greenhouse gas emissions, it is a market-based capitalist solution to the greenhouse gas emission problem. Cap and trade says that companies can produce a certain amount of carbon each year, and if they want to produce more, they either have to pay a tax or they can buy credits from other companies that are producing less carbon. So if you are producing 100 units of carbon a year and I'm producing 50 and we both get a cap of 75, I can sell the difference from the 75 of 50 that you need from the 75 to 100. So you pay me and my company money, so my company makes money and your company has to pay for polluting more. This incentivizes businesses to be more efficient because they can make money on the carbon problem. Cap and trade is a conservative, little c conservative, market-based solution, but Pierre still doesn't want that because he wants no solution. And as I said at the top of the video, Pierre seems to be winning the carbon tax debate, but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't have any system in place. If Pierre is going to say that something that we are doing is bad, he should have a solution, and so far, we haven't seen solutions from Pierre or his Conservative Party, just what they don't like. But if you're going to lead this country, you can't just lead it based on what you don't like. You have to lead it based on ideas for the future, pave a path forward, show us how the economy can work and how we can reduce our greenhouse gas emissions so that my child doesn't have to die in the water wars.